My research paper by the title Israel-Gaza War, Geopolitics and the Game Theory has been published in the IPS journal Policy Perspectives. The complex case of the Israel-Palestine conflict is old and ongoing. The return of the Israelites had begun post-World War I. So the scene of the creation of Israel had been set decades before 1948. It is also untrue that the Jews came to an uninhabited wasteland in 1948. Rather, the Palestinian society was alive and active at that time. So, with such depths to the conflict, the complex real-time situation can by no means be exhausted with merely the tools of game theory. Yet, because of the simplicity and applicability of game theory analysis is surely helpful and telling. Games are universal parts of human experience. They consist of a fictitious reality created of playing tools and sets of rules. They also involve aims, skills, strategy, chance, and winning and losing. The idea of game is both exciting and useful. And because game is a show of basic human instincts, it can be extrapolated to real life situation as a tool to understand what may happen in specific situations. The baseline ideas used in game theory are rationality, consistency, predictability, and maximizing utility. But in the Israel-Gaza war, we find that both Gaza and Israel are not behaving like rational players who would, when faced with a given set of options, would make consistent and predictable decisions, or who were aiming to maximize utility, or taking only calculated risks, trying to set an optimal equilibrium. Rather, both parties seem to be doing just the opposite. This brings in the idea of repeated games, in which both players have played the game again and again and have evolved their strategies. Their evolved strategies do not seek utility or a compromised equilibrium anymore. The game has changed for them. New paradigms have entered it. They are now facing changed circumstances and new external environments. More history has been added, and players are more skillful now and are assisted also by more technology. The idea of the infinite game, introduced by Simon Sinek in his 2019 book, is especially interesting. Sinek says that finite games like football or chess have known players, fixed rule, and a clear endpoint. The winners and losers are easily identified. But infinite games have no finish line. They go on and on forever. Like in real life, in businesses and in politics, players come and go and the game goes on. The rules of an infinite game are changeable, and there are no winners or losers. Only some players who are ahead and some players who have been left behind. And because the infinite game will never end and the players don't have the choice to win or lose, they have the choice to either keep playing or simply drop out of the game, because they have either maybe run out of resources or maybe they have run out of the will to play the game. So, some of the games implied in this paper are Prisoner's Dilemma, Punishment Game, the Infinite Horizon Game, the Non-Cooperative Bargaining Game. The paper analyzes the conflict in both historical and contemporary lenses. It embeds the game theory analytical tools in the overall explanation and tries to exhaust an inexhaustible phenomena. Hope the readers find the paper both valuable and a delight to read. Thanks.